Last week, Lodestar Minerals kicked off its maiden exploration program at the newly acquired Virgin Mountain Rare Earths project in Arizona, verifying samples, mapping structures and targeting drill-ready zones. For an update on progress from site, I'm joined by Lodestar Specialist Consultant Finn Hunter. Finn, welcome to InvestorStream.
Hi Alex, pleasure to meet you. That is me on site at the Virgin Mountain project.
Now, to start, can you just talk us through what you're seeing with those historic grades previously reported from the Hummingbird prospect, and how will new rock chip sampling across the 760 metre structural trend help refine your understanding of the continuity and thickness of mineralisation?
Yeah, perfect. So I'll divide that question up into two parts for you. So first of all, what we're seeing in terms of our rare earth content here, when you look at any rare earth project, you really want to look at the main price drivers. That's your neodymium, your praseodymium, dysprosium, terbium, lutetium, and that's what builds up that nice basket price. What we're seeing here at Virgin Mountain is just the right ratio of those elements. It also sort of shows that you have a high likelihood of having the right minerals in there, such as your monazite, your xenotime. So we're going to try to get some early mineralogical analysis to confirm that that is what we're looking at. Then in terms of the rock chipping out here, that helps us with our drill targeting later on, as we know the mineralization is structurally controlled, but it's vital to understand which structures they sit in. So early days, we'll try to get some nice point references that we can use later on.
Thanks, Finn. So how is the team approaching the mapping of that structural trend? And what are the early indicators that will suggest continuity of rare earths mineralisation along strike?
Yeah, perfect. So in terms of mapping of the structure, easiest thing to start with is some really nice historical reports for the region that cover a lot of the structure through here. We think we've identified which one the mineralization sits within, so it's going to be following that. The teams are equipped with PXRFs and Geiger counters as well, so it helps us understand the rocks are what we think they are. There's a good bit of sheet washing here, so it's going to help us a fair degree.
And finally, Finn, what is the expected timeline for completing the maiden field work at Virgin Mountain? And when should investors expect the first meaningful exploration results from the program?
Perfect. Yeah, in terms of timeline, so we'd wrap up here around mid-December, then hopefully we're looking at results in January, so I'm looking forward.
Thanks, Finn. Appreciate your insights and all the best.
Thanks for that, Alex.